all what you watch, look what you watch, know what you watch, choose the right thing to watch, and this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gag on Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV, so that boom.
A big sound, a big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow. Blow till me dance up me toe.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
Deliver me from my enemy, my God. Set me an eye from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. Save me from the bloodthirsty men. For behold, the lion wait for my soul. The mighty gather themselves together against me, not for my disobedience, not for my sin, Lord. I have done no wrong, yet they are ready to attack me. Rise up, behold, and help me. You, Lord God of armor, the God of Israel, rouse yourself to punish the nation. Show no mercy to the wicked, traitor, sealer. They return at evening, howling like dogs, and prowl around the city. Behold, they spat with their mouth, so they are in their lips, for they say, Who art us? But you, Lord, laugh at them, you scruff for all the nation. O my strength, I wish for you, for God is my high tower. My God will go before me with his loving kindness. God will let me look at my enemy in triumph. Don't kill them, or my people may forget. Scatter them by their power, and bring them down, Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them be catching their pride. For the curses and lie which they utter. Consume them in wrath, consume them, and they will be no more. Let them know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. Selah. At evening let them return, let them howl like a dog, and go around the city. They shall wander up and down for food, and wait all night, if they ain't satisfied. But I will sing of your strength, yes, I will sing aloud of your loving kindness in the morning. For you have been my high tower, a refuge in the day of my distress. To you, my strength, I will sing praises. For God is my high tower, the God of my mercy, Selah.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
Oh. Somebody ball out one. Somebody say take them out. Lift them and say mighty God. Reverse them. Move them. Pull them out. Spray them out. every cockroach, every rat, every criminal, reverse them, every chichi boy, pull them out of parliament, every criminal, every scammer, every political scammer whose account can't count, all of them whose account can't count, back them out, spray them, they push them, some push up in our parliament, run them out, I drink out the milk, pull them out, mighty God, reverse them, indict them, mighty God, mighty God, mighty God, Holy Ghost, send a Holy Ghost, I spit them, deport them out of God's house. Some people in there want get deported back of their yard, send them back. Jezebel, Delilah, send them back of their yard. Ahab, send them back anywhere they come from. Kingston, St. Andrew, Portland, St. Mary.
rubber dub style, up and running, up and gunning. So when you see the green and the orange dog, you know, it's politics. So anyway, we give thanks and praises to the most high God that liveth and reigneth in the heart of each and every one. Yeah, man, for another day. Blessed Sunday evening to each and every one as well, you know what I mean? Give thanks again, because we live to see another day. We have to give thanks continually, because we still have life, still a God. When a lot of people are drop out same speed, you know. People are sick out same way. And my heart go to Bounty Killer as well, to when I see my go through. And boy, may I tell you, I might have got to do a little thing upon him, because Bounty Killer is a man I respect. And I always I carry him thing when I do. Because a lot of good things Bounty Killer do, you know. Yeah, man. A lot of good things him do. Well, enough artists don't do nothing. All them just blood clot, run up them mouth and things like that. But Bounty Killer is an action pack, brother. You might like him or hate him, whatever, but him do good on all different side. Him help a lot of artists. Cartel come out and say he make him rich. And that are the facts. Because Cartel was around Alliance, them time there. And, you know, then, you know, him come out and him help the artists them. You can say he might be too naive, why he never really do it as a business when we have the Alliance and the people them around him. And that may also still, you know, because DJ Khaled and them people do it. So Bounty Killer could be one of the richest. Just like Cartel right now in Jamaica. If him sign these people and I get a percentage from all of them youth there. Special Cartel as well too. So a lot of things can go on and could going on. But some reason, I don't know if it's naive or whatever, but he never really angle business as a business. He just do it and say, well then okay, he might do this, boom boom. But you know, he could be a multi-race clad. I talk about Jamaican billionaire right now, Tuwagwan. Yeah, without no doubt. But you know, I just say go, but him help a lot of people, no matter what people, that's why I say when things come out and people are talk about this and that, me can't really, no, me have to just be careful how me talk. Bounty Killer one general. Because me not just talk about that because of music. Or controversy where I want to have, that a theme thing. But we are talking about him bust a lot of artists. Him help a lot of rascal, poor people. And him always put him money where his mouth is. We see him give Bellevue donation. We see him give public hospital, a lot of beds, all them things there. We see him help people with them houses. Help out. Yeah, I'm tell you something, man. That you do a lot. I mean about 4 videos I put out when I do things. So I have to rate him. Compared to enough artists out there, they make the money and what them put in and what them put back. Yeah, I'm tell you something. Anyway, brother, I hope you have a steady recovery or a speedy recovery. Because some people are going to say, you're dead or something. Yeah. But anyway, we leave that. I know that we are talking about. That's for another time. So what I want to talk about anyway is the government. Again, as me say, when you see the orange and the green dog politics. What me see with this Labour government now, you know, because boy, I tell you say, you know, the money dry up, you know, the money they there, you know. They might play ping pong, you know. They might play some rascal, little juggling and things like that to keep the thing going. But there's no money there. Me I tired of from last year. And what me call this government right now is a broke foot government. Is a broke foot government we have in Jamaica right now. You know when somebody foot broke or a dog foot broke and my walk and limp and up, can't balance. That's how this country are run right, you know. It unbalanced. And what I'm using to hold it up is pure lies and trickery. And it does them rascal to bite. Because, you know, when people fool and brainwash, you can lead them to the pit of hell. And this with all these GLP supporters who dieted, who really still are believing in this blood clot con man. You understand? So it's like a paper government them run, broke foot government. And then I want to turn it back upon the rascal at PMP. Right? Where Andrew Wallace will live off a right, you know. And the government, you know. Is the PMP legacy, you know. Because he not do nothing if you have a legacy and nothing. If you really understand what legacy mean. The only legacy he can have gonna be the worst prime minister and the thief in this fucker ever. Because this guy live off a PMP legacy. And look what PMP do. And still it must say PMP was a failure in the 90s. This guy is a sick guy, you know. He run the Rastler country, have a peer, propaganda, all these things. And people, let me tell you something, you know. Remember, you know, say I go scrap free education. Say I go scrap Jamal. So them two things that alone, you know. If you know, say, well, in a backward, you bring what the country, you know. Because Michael Manley come put in these measure, free education, and now look at education there. And on the same one, benefit of the same free education. But on Rastler, come on, Rastler, done with it. And look where they're today. The little thing where people help people who can't help themselves, a lot of people couldn't read and write. A lot of people get help in a them time there. And a Jamal, or Jamel, whatever. I want to come and scrap it. So you see, all of them things they now, put by the country backward instead of it was going forward. I don't have the biggest mouth. PMP, Highway 2000. Toll road in infrastructure. But I mean, I tell you, say, you know, this government are really, you know, what them really do? What JLP really do right now? Besides just pretty talk on media and things like that and tell a pack a lie. We have PMP, the breaking of the cable and wireless, telecom, monopoly, and the telecom industry. PMP. The PMP again, the establishment of the the establishment of the diaspora insurance scheme, the project up to specific amount. The tourism, this is one of my top on anyway. The tourism enhancement fund, right? We were talking about that. That we are talking about. The tourist enhancement fund, PMP. So I was stuck right there, so I can't that me a deal with. I see something and I say blood clot. Boy, this government are really take people for idiot, you know. Because remember, you know, all of them things that we can read out a list of what the PMP bring in, you know. And that them a live off, you know. And then have the heart and the mind to come say PMP was a disaster in the 90s. So anyway, we know what them are deal with. So we're going to just deal with the tourist enhancement fund, right? That's a big rascal thing, you know. Because what we notice, you know, to be truthful, what we notice is the tourism and BAUXITE. Jamaica people now benefit from that again, you know. Jamaica used to benefit from that before. I mean, I talk, but because me support PMP party, but me I talk the facts. BAUXITE people, them used to get, because remember, you know, me used to go to Yuatan for certain reason. Sometime at them time there, 70s. And in a lot of BAUXITE company around there, so. And people used to live good, build them house, right? The BAUXITE company, them look after the people, them, anything to deal with dust and things like that. Them have to do it. Them then get compensation and things like that. Not like now, where people, I'm tell you something. I tell you something. You have to look on things and I say, boy, I don't know, you know. And them there was some nice and clean there. The environment was clean. Anything on a PMP. So ordinary people used to make a lot of money living out of backside. Now, I just an amount. The only people that make the money out of the backside are the people who own it. And when they make the money, they take it out of Jamaica. And the Rastler, government minister them, who are get kickback. That's all them do. And then like people get the job now. Now I get nothing like before. And them in a bad living condition. And they don't give a shit about them. Backside people used to really live good one time. And go on to be big things. Right? Tourism are the same thing. Remember, you see that COVID, when the Jamaican student in the Ukraine and stuck. Right? And stuck, What JLP Camilla Johnson come out and say, them supposed to take out a loan to reach back at them yard. Imagine that. And you have the tourism enhancement fund. That's where it's set up. So where that the money? You see, that's what I try to show you. People now look on them things, That's why you have that enhancement fund for things like these, emergency, like these. Your own people them stuck in a war, or well, I wasn't war anyway, but it's like war. Whether war or a pandemic or whatever, and you have to try to get them back home. And you're going to tell me something, I'm going to take out loan when you're supposed to try to save them life. And then then them can't find the money from the tourism enhancement fund. Well, a lot of money is supposed to be there. That's what it's set up for. Michael Mann, they set it up on a PMP. And them come inherit it. And them going to tell you and tell the people them, like children them, are the teenagers them, where they overseas and study. They come back to Jamaica to make Jamaica better. They must get take out a loan to reach back at them yard. And that's exactly what them things that they design for, So where's all these money? All them come and tell lie and pretty up things. And a Mark Golden himself have to go in their pocket and get the people them home. And you're going to tell me, say no. People still can't see through them things and know say them things are facts and them things you have to look on. Whether he hate somebody or not, I don't like him style. But if him do something, one thing with me, I don't see nothing good with JLP do what me can praise. The only thing me see them do, they have to burn. Just burn me have to burn. There's nothing to praise. And that is the God Almighty truth. What they do, nothing besides spin. They just spin, and that's all it is. So there's nothing to praise about. Because you're not your blood clot party, if you do something what makes sense, not go beat it down. No, I'm not stay away there. I'm not stay away there at all. I'm a different type of person. So that's why I'm not afraid to burn nobody. No matter how big you is, no matter which kind of celebrity you fucking is, or whatever. No. So if you do something good, brother, I'll big you up. But you don't do nothing besides that tear down Jamaica. Anytime I come on my talk, I can find something when I do fuckery. Because the tourist enhancement fund, billions and billions of dollars there, So it look like it's not going nowhere. It's not investing on nothing. So that this there, and then when I'm ready, dip in it, and take what they want to take out for themselves. And that I say I go on, It now go back to the people them. So that's why I say Jamaica people is not benefiting from tourism, none at all. And them now benefit from backside, none at all. Like before, under the PMP. And that is the God Almighty truth. Let me tell you that. That is the God Almighty truth. So I don't understand. I don't understand. And yet this guy come out and talk about in the 90s, PMP government It was a destruction. Yo. It was a destruction and a PMP in the 90s. Just imagine that, PMP and then put it, that bring in part program, and JLP and live off of it, The Netal, L-Fun, NHF, PMP. The Jamaica Jugs for the Elderly, PMP. JUTS, PMP. The Office of Utility Regulation, PMP. Emancipation Park, PMP. Licensing of Jamaica Used Car Importer Association, PMP. So how this blood clot people are come, what them a live off of? What them do? Everything they mash down, everything they mash down. They mash down the blood clot, free education. They mash down the Jamal. Because Jamal is a good help to people, Because remember, I see a woman other day a ball out of West Kingston, they when they kill a little girl. And she said, well then, majority of them youth are down there, so 75% of them can't read and write. And then on a birth certificate. And she said, well then, she wouldn't like to get further to help her reading skill. And she asked the police if they bring her school in a Denham town. Not like them things under there, So you want to imagine now if you have Jamal, which people now help themselves. Because remember, a lot of people help themselves, they couldn't read, and couldn't do nothing, Jamal help them, And them go on to be somebody well successful, in a life, Because man, they tell you, say people have to have knowledge, people have to have understanding, people have to learn to read. That's a theme priority from long time. And then, them are people who want them people for dunce because if them have sense. That's why them have done a West Kingston like that. Believe you me. And it's sad still, If you say, well then, it's a good to me used to be like, from a young youth, me I follow politics. And me I say what it mean, because that is important things to me. Me not just jump on bandwagon. PMP bringing again the Rural Agricultural Development Agency, RADA, right? And at them now, them control, them live off of them things, And a pair fucking thief is going to RADA. Them must steal fertilizer them, give them voters them. Yo, me tell you something, A PMP do them things there, and yet them come and say PMP in the 90s was a destruction. Boy, I tell you. Me don't understand why I go on with them blood clot people. Yeah. Me can't understand, brother. They might live off a PMP ITAP, PMP legacy, what PMP bringing. What them do? So you can, what Sierra do? What Bustamante do? As long as you know Bustamante is a trade unionist, right? But in at the end of the day, put that aside. What Sierra do? Which legacy Bruce Golden come in with? The whole of them ride off of the same PMP thing. And all them do, them what you call it now, they massage it and make it look away. And them not do nothing original. That's what I'm saying. They don't do no original. All them come and burn the thing, bring in some nastiness, all of the tourism, and I fuck it up. Look what blood clot strike go on last year. Because we are talking about tourism, Them not get good treatment. Them not getting proper wages and tourism and look. And then both, but tell you something, man. Yo. People. You kind of sometimes you look on them things there, It make you wonder and ponder What's going on? The country running out no petrol, you know. The country run as a broke foot government. A broke foot country because there's no money there. I mean, know that. All them do is juggling and shuffling. And nothing can get done. But all them come and spin things in a parliament and try to cover up things. So that's why when the opposition come out now and really throw some punch, they want to shut it down. Because this party just run off a lie, a pack of lie, and criminalism, crookedness. And then don't give a shit because they get rid of it. And the poor people them who not get a fuck out of it, right? Who don't live nowhere. If rain fall, them a walk in a mud, right? In a make blood clot space where them have, and uncomfortable. Them and that's all them rascal, them and them I support them. Them a big them up. So that's why them keep on doing this thing. Because them have the supporters them. And that's what dictators do. So them brainwash them nasty people, yeah. Cause you have to call them nasty. Any blood clot die-hearted labor right, and nasty them nasty. Because if you support corruption, remember you know, corruption is something where come in all different forms. You know. Remember you know, if you have a sore and it have corrupt pus in it, that's corruption, you know. And it stink, you know. So corruption in all different forms. So them stink. Because they're full of corruption in all different ways. If you support corruption and support wrong. Simple as that. And you can't trust people like those. If you trust people like those and them come around you, they are the one who will blood clot and fuck you up. And yeah, me tell you something, whether woman or man. And that's why I say I don't want to live a right woman, you know. One time but not again. Because you couldn't never trust them a blood clot. No. How you gonna trust them? Can't trust none of them. I don't want none of them. All when them have the world, I don't want them. Because them are people, if them can't do this, so I remember, you know, and all of them dance, you know, and ticket, you know. Enough of them can read and write good. So don't think so well then it's just the one them who can rascal, who name them name pan bulla, all them rascal thing. No. So in at the end of the day, some of them who can damn well read and have sense, them still a support fuckery. And like I said, them look, you have nice rascal looking woman in at the other side too. So if you see one of them, sexy woman, and say, well then you feel for them, you know, you fall for them. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Me not want them. If I them save my life, me not want them. Because them gonna kill me anyway. It's something. You can't trust these people. Afraid for them like puss. Especially them woman here, you know. Why defend them? I defend them fuckery, you know. Yeah, afraid for them like puss, brother. Okay, yo. Boy, me I tell you, you know. It's a rascal situation where me see. Well, no. That year is soon done still, you know. To be truthful, you know. Because time I fly fast and the Bible telling them things there. Day will be shorter, months will be shorter, year will be shorter. We have seen that from a longer time now. Because even this Christmas are gone, it will come around so fucking quick. That we are talking about other day as well. Because the reason I said that, no, that's blood clot other day, I tell a lady the other day, you know, say, we are talking about the same thing. I said, but look, I just other day, I take down my Christmas tree, but it's not a Christmas tree, it's an artificial type of tree, but it's very unique. So you can use it year on year. And when we can put it up, I said, this other day, I put up, roll up that and plug out that and roll it up and put it away, you know. Just other day. And me come back, no, this other day I put it up again. And I saw me look and know, say, well then, really, the Bible can't wrong. Right? Bible can't wrong. To it predict. Yeah, man. Things that come are going to happen in some way when we don't know what to come. But we have to prepare for what to come. It's going to be dread. It's going to be dread. You're going to fucking be dread. Without no doubt about it. Bible not wrong. The Bible can't wrong. Yeah, man. Days get shorter, night get shorter, week get shorter, month get shorter, but your quinta month done. Come on. Remember, you know. I'm March already, you know. I'm March already. My month still give thanks and praises. 10th was my birthday. I'm earth strong. I'm not really deal with birthday still. Blessed month is still, you know. But in the end of the day, April, Easter around the corner. Easter around the corner, you know. And Easter not gone too long to be truthful, you know, if people have meds properly. So Easter just around the corner, just like Bucky Marshall around the corner. Yo. Scary time we are living in, you know. And that's why people are run the world like that. Look what go on in a rascal Iran right now. Eh? You look what go on in Iran right now. People are dead. I mean, think about them things there, you know, cause not because we're in that space. And we check say that can't happen to we. But it can't happen to we. And when people don't realize, you know, because people not look on the bright side, you know, they not think out of the box, you know. America now cannot, well, I'm not saying them cannot, but them now go attack America in no form. But then we use use Jamaica to get them rascal wishes, and that them do. So I said before, don't surprise if you see America dip on the ground at Jamaica with them activity to topple Cuba. Right? Because Andrew done bow already. Andrew Wellness done bow already. So that's why I'm do that. Because other day when Andrew come out, you know, and talk a little thing upon Cuba, like him a defend Cuba. I tell the people that, you know, some people say they're medicated, you know. And them attack, you know. Them not look far, you know. Andrew wasn't talking about Cuba and attack of Cuba. He was put there to do that. It's a sham. It's a sham. Because I have to do something to make it look good. People don't realize, man. I mean, a lot of men were saying medicated and upon them YouTube and I hear them attack things like that. And you know, come out and talk it out and won't like say, well, and believe in a way I say. Him do it deliberately, just like how he come out and say, well, and we sins against Jamaican kids and he repent. Him never said that from him mind. I put here to say it. So him say that, like him attack of Cuba, and then the American people, brother, they come out and attack about Rete and Lele. But that thing with them is a stage. It's something with them plan. So anything now, them start use it already too. Anything now, you hear them come back and say, oh, what the Prime Minister, they come out and talk fairly about Cuba, Jamaica stand with Cuba. Them going to use that. So I plan that. Because them know so them sell out, so them have to do something. If they have something for refer back on. And them start use it already. Mr. Camilla Johnson start to talk about, oh, the Prime Minister, they come out and you see them, them start to use it already, you know. But them can't fool me. Him not come talk nothing about Cuba. Them already planned long time. Because remember, Labour Party never like Cuba. That is the fucking policy. Because remember, Siago, they try to get that mash up with the CIA in the 70s now. from day one, you know. And today them after Cuba, you know, and want Jamaica to help them, you know. And it's Siago, the nearest man, come and a plan, them plan Siago there. That was a plan as well. The neighbor want to get rid of our neighbor. We help us so much over 50 years. Build schools. And we talk about the number one thing, the health service, doctors and nurses. You see this thing, you can talk about the eye clinic. Eye is something we're very serious, you know, because if you have a life, and you see, one of the most important part of your structure, you know, is your eye, you know. You see things, you know. Is your eye. Everything is important, but I'm saying one of the most important things is your vision. And there's no doubt about it. I mean, just imagine a blind man we can't see nothing. Remember, just imagine you eat, you can't see where you eat. You're going somewhere, you can't see where you're going. You go to a party, you can't see nobody. You can't see your wife. You can't see your kids. And you just imagine your eye gone, you know. You can't see nothing. You can't see if you read a line. You can't hear what you can't see. You tell me now, just imagine yourself in that predicament and say how life gonna be to you with you. Well, I'm not busy about Uno, but I'm gonna tell you, say, and the reason I said this too, eye clinic and eye assistant is very good, and Jamaica need that because people poor. And when Cuba help out people like that, because the government has the resources to do it. Because right now, me have glaucoma in one of my eye, you know, because it's good to me catch it early, you know. Me have no cataract. But me have a little bit, well, me have some glaucoma in one of my eye. And me catch it early. Because, you know, if at Jamaica, you might have a blood clot, get that, find that, because, you know, have people just take life as it come and don't realize so well. Because you why not go up to Jamaica now? You know, don't tell you got a doctor when you feel pain or something, you know. But you're not a regular checkup. You're not a GP at Jamaica where you go and you check up regularly. So Jamaica is far from developed. And it should reach that stage now. Because that is very important, you know. When you can go and get a checkup by your doctor, and you know, have to go to your doctor and them check you. You go and demands what you want. And you get check up by your eye. And you catch anything early. Jamaica is not like that. They don't have the resources to do that. Because too much rascal, corruption. And as Mark Wallen say, corruption take money away from a lot of bumbuckler things. And that the jail pay do. Because they don't give a shit about the rest of the people. The only thing they give a shit about is them vote. And that's all it is. Once them get that, them alright. They will go through hills and valley to get a vote. Cross water, deep water, in a water boat or barefoot or whatever. Roll up them trousers foot, like what Mr. Andrew do. Yeah. And a whole baby all them things. They just forget the vote and fool the people them. But what them I get in a return? So the people them who can help them, you know, Jamaica go really feel it, you know. Because I know it's not going to be too long neither. I don't predict nothing for happen to Jamaica, but it's going to happen. That is life. That's how it goes. Because them things happen. Because we go through the COVID, we always go through the flu and all these rascal things, all kind of different things, with mosquito and things like that. But when a pandemic type of thing will break out in Jamaica now, and it will happen, it's going to happen. Or them gonna cope. When the doctor, Cuban doctor them gone. You know, so them people are really it's all about themselves. It's all about themselves. Because Here why is all about themselves now. Because them, remember, you know, all of these MP, them a get much more, them, for them pay a coming on them rascal account. And I like say some of the teacher them can't get them pay. And it delay. For them pay no delay, you know. And for the money where them a thief, is there, they can thief every fucking day. And accumulate more and more. And find somewhere them can get some backhanded. And all them things. That's pure hustling and juggling. So when them sick, them don't have a problem. When them family sick, they don't have a problem. Because them can go the best rascal private institution at Jamaica. Because you have good private institution at Jamaica, you know. Yeah, man. You have good private institution at Jamaica. And you see, my thing is like this, you know. Because Natel, I want the name, Natel Hospital, I'm not about way back when I pay my money. Pay my money, I'm going to get rascal good treatment and recover. Because when I get a haircut one time, having sex with a woman, she have a lot of hair, and you get a haircut, and that's one of the dangerous thing where people don't realize, you know, that can rot off the private, if you don't know what you do. 1 year's cut, you know. That are one of the wickedest. I don't know if people, young youth, realize them things there, you know. I'm going to learn them things there. Because the doctor tell me them things that this, be careful. This is one of the dangerous more thing, more than anything else, more than gonorrhea, more than anything you can ever think of. Yeah. And boy, when we don't want to explain when I go through. And I'm not tell me go hospital, private institution. Because public, if we go public, price wouldn't be here today. If we never really, you know, in a position where I know so I can go to a private institution, not them long time. There. So I always set myself on them things. So you see, sometimes I come out and talk, you know. So you just imagine now, when poor people, you know, see it, and you are going to really short them of fucking, the doctors, them were there for 50 years, who help out Jamaica. Look how Cuban doctors save life in the COVID. Without them, all Jamaica no cope. And then people look on them things, them sell out and take the side with America. That means that when the people vote for them no count. There is nobody now. The American vote for blood clot Jamaica. But Donald Trump there, when these people look vote for getting the power. People them put them there and then them fucking throw the people under the bus. Because for them help now and for them kids, they go fucking suffer now, you know. That means that's why when we come and say, they don't give a shit about, they don't get talk and pretend. Greatest pretender them, the JLP. And that's why you have all these blood clot, grandees, now move. And that's why I said that day, enough of them are dead on the job. Enough of them are dead on the job. Watch and see. Yeah. Them now rascal move. Chang, come back other day. Can't hardly walk. I'm not retired. So all him, yo, let me tell you something. Yo. Sometimes you look on them things and you say, blood clot. Them people are not really normal, you know. They're not really normal. I'm glad to know that the people who are think like me. Yeah. I'm glad to know that the people who are think like me. So it's not like me alone I think certain way, you know. So big up with those people who want to hear a good argument and appreciate it and know say, well then, I saw it go. Because we have put it out in our way, we can put it across. And it's full of pure facts, not fax machine. Not fax machine. And as we talk about fax machine, because remember, you know, this war in Iran right now, you know, a lot of blood clot young people are dead and old people, you know. right? Lot of old people and young people, innocent people too, because them is not Iran government. And not them, I know, you see that them I feel just like Gaza, right? Just like Gaza. Yeah, man, just like blood clot Gaza. So we are talking about the war in Iran. Me predict it already, you know. From way back when, me predict say the next war going to start in Iran. And see it come to pass, yes, sir. It come to pass. So, people can say, well then, a joke business. No joke. It come to pass. So I do a recording and a video. Just to say, well then, boy, I'm not just a talk, you know. I'm not just a talk. Anyway, I'm not going to play it right now for some reason. I'm not going to play it right now. Play it other day. But because it's a very hardcore Rascal song and video. We get a notice other day from YouTube talking about violation of something. And upon one of my video them, but I don't know if it's that one. So I'm going to check it properly before we play this song again. And make sure, because they say me do it again in 9 days. Yes, I don't want in no trouble with them. So I don't know if it's that song because I play it and it's hardcore. Talk about war and things like that. Because sometimes the community of the YouTube community is very sensitive, you know. Yeah, man. Very sensitive. But in the end of the day, what we see go on, we don't see a Brookfoot government around Jamaica. We see a paper government. We see a lion, what you call it now? Lion, well, you know, them say lion lips is abomination. Well, it's abomination government around the country as well. Yeah, man. Abomination government around the country, same speed. But before we go to the main video me talk about tourism, with this brother, Dr. Wallace, who talk a lot of fuckery, because I don't know where I come with. Because people cover up, them just cover up things, like, yo. So we see Dr. Dals come out the other day and apologize. And you know, say, well then, I'm not busy what everybody want to say, you know, but that one idiot thing him do. Idiot thing him do. You see, that's why you see, so sometimes I say, you know, what I say in the earlier part, the PMP look like them really get, I don't know, them just quiet and like the people walk over them. And just other day, you know, things start to boil up and things are going, people are fire some shot, boom, boom, and it reach JLP them. Juliet Wallace I get it, and everybody I get it. And we can't see the PMP I come, and now as them come now and dip on the Rascal roll, come dip on the roll. If I say blood clot, and everybody I say, yes, that's how PMP is supposed to really operate right now. Dr. Das come and say something where it's the truth, you know. Because the same thing I talk about other day, say, you have some whole guard in the JLP, like Babsy Grange, Desmond McKenzie, Ed Bartley, a lot of them, man. We call them the Dad's Army, woman and man. We're supposed to go sit down now. Right? And that me I talk, I do a video about that other day. So when Mr. Dr. Das come and talk about Desmond McKenzie shouldn't die in yard, I look after them grandkids. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. And you know what get me, that's why I'm gonna play this and just say, me not like what Dr. Das says, so that is a joke thing. Soft thing, you soft it out. You soft it out, brother. You know, stand firm. It's like a flip-flop business in the pan. You depend a little eye other day, you spoil the whole Rascal momentum by coming out and apologizing to Desmond McKenzie. The same man who you apologize to Desmond McKenzie, the same thing what you said to him, And the same thing him said to Nazan. Right? Remember that, you know? Why no PMP can't rust, lad? I don't understand these people, you know, brother. The same thing Desmond McKenzie said to Azan, you know. Same exact thing. Why him go home like him hold him for go home to him grandkid. And him never apologize. Because JLP don't apologize for nothing. And you come apologize now. We think it is tougher than that. Sometimes some man and them look tough, you know. And them soft like a baby. And I truth. I want thing me say, anything me see from brass like PMP, what do fuck with me, I go talk. And nobody care. You wouldn't like it, you don't know if you do, you know. Because there's some me see it. Yeah. Some me see it. You can't talk something like that. That mean you see it. So imagine what you do. You score a one goal, you know. And give them back the lead, you know. By apologizing to Desmond McKenzie, you know. When him taught the same exact thing where you said to him, to one of your MP colleagues, Azan, right? And him never apologize. And like him get by the same medicine now, and he's supposed to hold it and love it and move on. I think you're tougher than this, brother. You let me down. You let Jamaica. Let Jamaica beat up on it, you know. But it's because they're not really the public like me. In a comment section, let me see. They might beat you bad. You never apologize. Apologize for what? Because you say something and it's the truth. And most of all, the same person we say to, him say to your colleagues, Azan, and said so bold, and them laugh. You remember that? You remember that? Or them laugh and knock bench. Wow, I tell you, blood clot, you know. The man said the same thing to Azan and laugh, you fuck. The whole of them laugh and knock bench and take it for a joke. Mackenzie never come out and apologize because they don't apologize for nothing. Hamilton call man cockroach and chink. He never apologize. Hamilton call Lisa and a Jezebel. He never apologize. They are more the wrestler thing where them people say. And they don't know what apology. They don't know the word apology. And you come out now, you make the PMP look soft, brother. And you piss me off too. Yeah. Anyway, we just play this.
Remark during a heated exchange with Minister Desmond McKenzie. That remark referred to his age, and although I privately apologized to him, which he accepted, I still think that it is necessary to offer a public apology, as it was out of.
So you see me try to show you, say, look like these people, JLP do something to them. Him already, all right, as I said before, you know, Desmond McKenzie do the same thing, you know, with one of him colleagues, you know. I never apologize, you know. And him already apologized privately to him. So why am I come out public, you know, and apologize? You see them blood clot people like them at the PMP look like an idiot. And them are going to make JLP go have the momentum on them. Because the man them start to fire some ammunition on them, you know, from other day, you know. And now him can score a home goal. Because if you apologize privately, that is enough. Yeah, that is enough. That is fucking enough, brother. So you apologize, all right, you apologize to him. The way you come out public for apologize. That means you let down yourself and let down PMP. Because you don't say nothing where them not say. And nobody can come tell me nothing. You don't say nothing when them not say. Him say the same thing to your colleagues. And them laugh. beat bench, and kiki, laugh. And Mr. Azan just blood clot, hold on him head and ras lad. And you see that you come back and do the same thing, and you get back one pan him now, and you come, you already privately apologize, and you come now and you talk about you have to do a public apology. For why? Because your grandson or your son and theme son go to school. That's how we can't trust no man. And you know, and that's the truth, you know, no piece of you see me personally. That's why I'm looking on life different than everything, you know. Because it's fuckery.
Character, and it is not following the principle that I subscribe to of first do no harm. It clearly upset him, and that was not the intention. Yeah,
this brother, you know, it clearly upset him. So all them wanna be PMP, MP, and them not do them one work or whatever. You see, that's a politics run, you know. It's fire for fire, you know. You would never see a JLP MP come out and apologize for nothing. You never see that. You tell me when and where. But PMP, this type of PMP, this new type of PMP, sometimes I don't understand them. You know what about it hurt him, it upset him, you can see it upset him. So when him do it with Azan, he never upset Azan. That means, you know, no blood clot, we call it now, loyalty to your colleagues. And where the people that come from, man? I mean, a blood clot, sugar coat up nothing, you know. Because I talking, brawling as I see it. You could have doctor that some more and you have pay me some more. You score a one goal, and that's all I say. You score a one goal for your own team back. Because I'm a part of that blood clot before you too. Yeah, man, before you too. I know Mama P from the days where you live in the same blood clot yard as a youth. So you, before you to Dr. Dad. So you come with your prettiness and intelligence, it never get you nowhere. You can see it upset him. Imagine you're sorry for poke someone like Desmond Mackenzie, and when him ready for fucking troll PMP and talk some things, cross that's so. He not pretty, he not look good. I wanna know that. So why you so concerned? I mean, some like people can talk about, oh, we do the right thing. Do the right thing. You're not fool, you're not fuck. You can't come with that shit there with me, but do the right thing. That's why somehow, you know, listen to sometimes I say, blood clot. That's where them people come from, man. Remember, you know, the Bible tell you that, you know. So these are part of it. The eye for your eye. A tooth for your bomber clot tooth. And it's fucking right as I do, and a full fucking stop. Full stop. So we apologize for this, brother, for when him do the same thing to your colleagues. And that me want you understand, you know. And all right, you apologize privately. You say, well, then all right, one of the hours have come on. And say, oh, you see him privately and say, oh, Desmond, talk to him in private, apologize for what happened the other day. Make it done this, son, brother. We have come out a public apologize, make. Because the world has seen this now, you know. Because if you did apologize privately, we might already know about it. And nobody will talk about it. But you put it out in the public now, so that means it's my business to dissect it and talk about it. And burn a fire upon you if you do that. Simple as that. Yeah, man. Because me is not the labor right them. Which is something I can't talk it. Because you're a liar. I'm not a liar, listen to nothing. You're just a supporter of something where is full of richness from a longer time. Yeah? Because you come and say that you don't make no sense. Because if you do it privately, why you want to come out and do it publicly? You know, it's a one goal you give your party. Yourself and your party, you score a one goal. And a massive one goal you score too. Because you should never take off the pressure off of Desmond McKenzie. You can't trust the people at all, man. Yeah. Weird. You're fucking weird. Because I the rate you're still in, but this alone now, you have to build back yourself to come back again. Because you score a one goal, I don't look good. You might check say it look good. A lot of people have beat you, but not publicly. But me I come and talk what me say and what me feel about it. A fuck you go on with by coming and apologize publicly. If you do it privately, make it stay at that. So that is supposed to be good enough. When you want, when them to put a gun on your head, I want to blood clot people are saying.
The woman them a wear tight.
More if you know if it's blood clot. Threatening you get threatened to come to. I don't understand that he's a big man. And you must know the politics. You must know them do it already with your colleagues. So why you want to come and apologize publicly? So we are served. The JLP. Who you think are going to look good? Not the PMP. Because the PMP look good when you burn the fire upon him. The place catch a fire. The world start to say yes. And you come on this blood clot. Turn back the thing. Your own, turn back the ammunition upon your own self. Yeah, man. Turn back the ammunition upon your own self.
Such exchanges, he told me, were really a part of the cut and thrust of Parliament. And I guess I will just have to learn not to replicate that and be measured in my responses. The second reason why I am offering this public apology is that it is a fact.
Dr. Dawes, that now will get you nowhere. That now will give you no points. You might feel so, but me I tell you that clearly. I'm going to all use that and beat you back, Hold on there, Me tell you that. But tell them things that what you're going to say. Because we are talking, I'm going to come back and aunt you, Because, you pay for career talk and foolishness. And it's the truth. And no other sensible politician who know the law and know, because say nothing wrong, and the truth. And the same thing we say, the same man we say to your colleagues already. So how you come to this do a public apology and attack these type of thing when it makes sense. Just talk like a soft, you're soft, brother. Fucking soft.
That Minister Mackenzie's grandson and my own son are not just classmates but friends. And I think that it's set about.
Okay, you see, that's what I'm trying to show you. You see the body club. This is the body club. So you can't trust these politicians, All of them attack and lick up steam. They call it the body club. Because your son and should never even, you should, if you know them corrupted, you should not learn the son. See them distant. That's how I know to go. But only in the same body club. So, not no surprise. Nothing no Rastler surprise. Yeah, man, the body club. Although you're PMP, them are JLP, but we all in the same body club. Because your son and his grandson got the same school and I'm a friend. So it's not going to look good. So you bring your family night now. So that's a body club thing. You should not encourage your son to stay far from them. And at that me would do. And that a real politician would do. All you have to sit down and teach, you have to teach your kids them, Sit down with them and talk and say, look, this is this and this is that. There's nothing wrong with teach them so them can grow with that experience. And them can keep them distant. But no, because we are in the same club, same body club. So, I just see what going on now, So action speak louder than word, and word speak loud. Yeah, man. You just come and admit it now. We no all in the same body club. Me see Isaac had attack something like he want defend Andrew Wallace selling out of Jamaica with the Cuban them. And I try to make excuse, and I talk about, you know, of course you make excuse. Me can understand some of this new MP, you know, and new PMPs, you know, because there's no fire. That's why I have bigger people like DK Duncan, big up yourself, Sheriff. Those are the real people. Peter Phillip have intelligence, but him do it in one different type of way. Although he never that right all the while. But you, brother, me never look that from you talk tough and you do a good presentation and then you talk and then you come now and make it look like a idiot that talk. So right now, you like the cup of tea there. No.
Example, and I would not want it to affect them or anyone else who would be looking on at the parliamentary proceedings. So again, I'm offering my unreserved and unqualified apologies to Mr. Mackenzie. During the Standing Finance Committee of Parliament last week, I made a remark during a heated exchange with Minister Desmond Mackenzie. That remark referred to his age, and although I privately apologized to him, which he accepted.
I know, say that heated exchange. You know, say Desmond Mackenzie was disrespecting him, you know. I'll take all him on and I fan him way, you know. I fan him way. And I'll say, look at you. All this type of thing, you know. Him disrespect him bad, but if you go back and look at the tape, I should have dropped the yeah, but too many around to go back to that tape there still. I just want to complete this way, I say. But Desmond Mackenzie was disrespecting him bad. I run him way. I fan him way with him on in a parliament, in some rascal weird way where you look on that, you know. And him diss him up. And I just say when him come say, well then, and him talk the right thing, but him talk the same thing. Because when you repeat the thing with Desmond Mackenzie say to your colleagues, there's no apology shouldn't be in it. Full stop. I don't understand these blood clot people now. What you can go on?
I still think that it is necessary to offer a public apology, as it was out of character.
Yeah.
And it is not it is not following the principle that I subscribe to of first do no harm. It clearly upset him, and that was not the intention. Such exchanges, he told me, were really a part of the cut and thrust of Parliament.
Yeah,
and,
I
I will just have to learn not to replicate that and be measured in my responses. The second reason why I am offering this public apology is that it is a fact that Minister Mackenzie's grandson and my own son are not just classmates but friends. And I think that
body club,
set
man.
a bad example.
Body club.
And I would not want it to affect them or anyone else would be looking on at the parliamentary proceedings. So again, I'm offering my unreserved and unqualified apologies to Mr. Mackenzie.
As far as me say, your argument dull, dumb. The only apology you should make to Desmond Mackenzie, he said, look, Desmond, you say that to my colleagues, the same exact thing what me said to you. So it's quit. Simple as that. And that is the only apology. I wouldn't even hear about that. You just talk to him and then him couldn't feel no way. Because the same thing you said to him, are the same thing him said to Azan, your colleagues and your side. And the whole of the fucking JLP party them laugh and beat bench and mock. Brother, you're soft, you fuck. You're not the truth. You're not going to the corner, you're soft. Well rassled soft. And there's no joke about that. There's no joke about that. You never, if you want to apologize, do it privately. Why you want to come publicly? It don't make no sense. Yo, sometimes, sometimes I have to really wonder to rascal. I have to really wonder and ponder. Because I can't understand this. We can't understand this at all. You gotta make a private apology to Desmond McKenzie. That's what's good enough. Yo. That's supposed to be good enough. And it's truth. It's like the DLP, they have some things and power, you know. And when it reach, you have to respond. I just saw me see it. Yeah, man, because they have some rascal power, you know. And they don't have a blood clot respond. When you don't respond, you just let yourself down personally. You just let yourself down personally. And that's the rascal truth, as far as me say. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to play this thing with this brother, Dr. Wallace. Because we are talking about the insurance and the tourism insurance. I mean, I don't understand what I want.
More in this week's Get the Facts.
Welcome to Get the Facts, the show that gives you information on what you need to know. Tourism is one of Jamaica's most important industries. It brings in revenue, it creates jobs, it supports communities across the island. But tourism isn't just about hotels or beaches. For Jamaica, it's also about how the benefits of tourism reach everyday Jamaicans.
Yeah, because we're
small
not getting
businesses to artisans, tour guides, and local vendors. Now, joining me to talk about how government is supporting tourism by building local capacity and strengthening linkages is Dr. Kerry Wallace, Executive Director of the...
One of them will implant this, because the one of them is fucking, they must set this thing. Because this, tourism enhancement fund, billions and billions of dollars supposed to be there. And Jamaica now get a benefit from it. The only time Jamaica used to get benefit is under the PMP. And people supposed to know that it's not the JLP set it up, it's the PMP set it up, all of these things. So that is number one. So that money used to run, people used to tourism, and a PMP, have so much rascal strike with hotel worker, so often, and so regularly, May I tell you that, because in them time there, to know, them pay used to distant. And things just honor this government that things that run like this, brother. Because this rascal tourism enhancement fund, remember, how much blood clot billions that tourists come to Jamaica. And you tell me, say, well then, so which part that money go? Where to do? And where to do to the tourism space? Where to do? Why people are strike, sir? Why tourist worker get so much bad treatment and I ball about pay all the while? And that more have to know. What happened to those money? That's why I said this country is really, really, really manage a way, where boys are pay destruction, Because them all of these rascals, slick boy, in the wrestler thing, and them all depend on the government side, and the whole of them is a part of the trickery, you know. Because before the brother say, well, then the benefit, what Jamaica people get out of it? Because them now use it, but I don't know. Anyway, go on here.
Tourism Enhancement Fund. Dr. Wallace, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's jump right into getting the facts.
Sure.
Let's start with the basics. What's the mandate of the Tourism Enhancement Fund?
So the TEF's mandate, I mean, we were formed 20 years ago, and our mandate was to collect from passengers coming to Jamaica, cruise passengers or airline passengers,
right,
and that would go into a fund that we would then use to invest in projects that enhance Jamaica as a destination. So it would mean infrastructural projects, it would mean human capacity development projects, it would mean projects that improve the efficiencies, the logistics, the access. I mean, we had a tourism master plan at the time, and so it was set out all the activities that were required to take us to that improved level of having a destination that keeps growing year after year and is sustainable and so on. So
first year I'm say, as me I say it, just me I say it, farm set up 20 years ago under the PMP. 20 years ago the PMP was in power. So the PMP set up that. And it was to raise a lot of money to, enhance things, build things, so people can get the benefits. And the youths, some of them things there. But there's not one workshop or community center properly built up on a GLP since the 10 years. So with the money, you see what I want to know, because sometimes GIS not really digging at the question too tough, But I don't know why, but me not so personally say GIS is not the GIS what me know as an independent body, but GIS mostly everybody on a fucking Andrew Holness umbrella now. For some reason. Because there's money, corruption, and people have to know that. But all of these money, that's why when I see nothing, me read out all the fucking things them where PMP set up with Andrew Holness and live off and the Labour government. And there's nothing where them do, because everything we good, PMP do, them scrap it, And when them can't scrap, them have to keep it and then modify it for them one way. And go like at them have nothing to do with it. Rather, all them things there. Look at go on a rather, them take it for a rascal, cash cow. For the labor right them, with the fertilizer them and the seeds, them all them things there. I pay for it and then come and them change up the law. I can't remember, rather PMP set it up. One time you're gonna go, you're at Jamaica and all right, you're not doing it at Jamaica. You can just talk to somebody at Jamaica, whether your family or friend, and say, look, send some bush me, some sorosy, some rate, some soursop leaf, some rate and lele, and then just fucking get it, quail it. Right, get it, quail it, and pass it up and send it. No argument, and you get it. And a PMP. Now, if you ever send up like a bush, the post office now have it. That GLP wrestler red tape, If you go a fucking FedEx now blood clad, nothing to do with that. Them say you have to go to RADA. That are the GLP policy again, Them spin it from, then change it from oil to be. So them put red tape in everything, make it hard upon poor people, upon the ordinary people them. Them people are deliberately going out there and doing that. And other people supposed to know, Everything harder, Look at bush where you can say, well then, phone somebody say, gee, go draw some bush and get some bush, or if you buy it, you buy it. Because it's going to be cheaper, because if you buy a little bit of soursop leaf in England or America, A little bit is fucking a lot of money. Where's a lot of money meaning, but a little bit of blood clot, so what's up, leave? You're talking about 10 pound, 8 pound, 9 pound, whatever. So if you get in a portion, it can last you and more easier. Sell a little, costing a little parcel of dry bush. Not gonna cost a lot of money. But now the JLP put it in a way now where you have to go through RADA. Rather just send like a blood clot tea bush. Eh? We send like a tea bush. Come on, man. This is what the JLP rascal deal with people. I make it harder to people. War for the same thing. Every blood clot thing you can think of. Yo. Tell us something, you know.
We had worked along with that sustainable master plan, but since then we've continued to just have that mandate of every year ensuring that Destination Jamaica gets better, more attractive, easier for visitors to maneuver, right, as well as for more of our local offerings to be presented to the tourists that come.
People lie, I'm telling you. But I'm saying that them people are asking the right question. Because I should ask him, what you do in the last 10 years with some of the money? And that more of a year.
Here.
More of our local offerings. Gonna underline that in a second. But you mentioned the projects. How do you decide? Like, is it a submissions process or is it you do an assessment of the tourism-centric areas? And
it's a combination. For the most part, we have kind of a directive from the Ministry of the Policy Direction. In fact, what we're focused on now is local first. Right. And so that would give us an idea of the types of strategies, which then create the types of activities and objectives and so on that we would set, and which then translate into actual projects that we will then get done throughout the year. So our board would be cognizant of the policy.
So what projects do you get done? I don't more often know, then people just come and talk, and can't show no receipt, This is where this JLP government bill up offer, Daryl Valls can't show no receipt. Nobody can. Tough Tank can't show the receipt, and all of these billions just going out. So how it go? Just talk and numbers. You have a thing where them saying words without works. And that JLP full of, sweet word, sweet argument. Because I have to know where the fucking enhancement fund do. What and what you do. Because on PMP, them announce what them do. People can go back and check it out and find it. This is the government have this a pool of money and keep it quiet. I mean, nobody talk about this. And tourism are one of the biggest assets we have from a longer time, and BAUXITE. And when we say Jamaica people now benefit from it on a Labour Party in a no shape or form. I mean, I have to ask, people benefit from tourism and BAUXITE under the PMP. I mean, I ask Christ. The amount of people build some big house out of BAUXITE. You got a yacht and in place there. Because some people don't have fucking knowledge of certain things. Right? People who get money good out of tourism. But not again. Because the government chop it up and mingle and all them things there. Even the motel, if you got to do a Airbnb, then pressure it again. Everything them blood clot pressure where poor people supposed to make a money out there, These people, and some people can't see, some dumb but can't see them things there for some reason. I don't know why. Only God, He knows. But this guy Wallace, Dr. Wallace, I remember his first name. There was some little slick guy where we serve the JLP party. You see them, they're all about slick, they're all corrupted. They're all corrupted. They ain't nobody fool, Because them there for a purpose. And them get them job here because them will play the card. Where Andrew was. That's why Andrew unpick these people. And in the passport office are the same thing. There's nobody qualified, definitely, to get these jobs. Yo. Then speak up anybody.
Directives. And so we would create a lot of projects ourselves for that execution. However, if other entities have projects that match that mandate and match that policy directive, it's something that the applications can come to our board and our board will consider, and they will provide support for them to get that done because it matches the policy directive that we have.
Got it.
And that way we get more done instead of projects only being able to be executed by ourselves.
You say you get more done. So why you're there, you can't explain one or two of the things that we're not done. That is supposed to be the argument, isn't it? If you're on a platform and talk about tourism enhancement fund with a big pot of gold of money, and you did that talk now, why you can't speak some things we're not do? Since the last 3 years or whatever. You see them people that take people for idiot. Pure mouth talk and words and numbers and nothing more. As me say, words without works. That is the blood clot Labour Party. Broke food party. Lame party. Paper party. Yo, tell us something, man. Can't fool me now.
This type of thing that would kind of not give us a wide scale of project execution that we now get when we have other agencies executing projects on our behalf.
So what you're describing is not just what the TF does, but what the TF supports others to do.
Precisely. So for instance, one of the areas we want to develop is our festival offerings, because we believe that they're outstanding. It's not just coming to Jamaica to have
You hear him say? One of the things he wants to develop. Him want to, you know. But all of them can talk one project where them do. You know, see, this is a smoke screen, people. But said this is what them people are doing, you know. Talk, numbers, and in the parliament, and there's no receipt. Just talk, numbers. I fly them out of the years, like I pick it out of the blood clot sky. And then put them people out in them position, slick where they can talk them way out. And then the interviewer, again, him not ask him a question. Why not ask him what you do? One, I name two what the project gonna do. Because them all, I'm tell you something, you know. Don't care blood clot fuck about around here, you know. Yo.
The Lost in Time festival that just occurred, right?
Right.
We supported at the start of getting that festival up and operating in the first year that they started, because it was novel, you know, it was, but we felt that it was an important...
about Blood Clot Festival, when it's supposed to build a workshop for the youths them, all over the Blood Clot parish them, and community center. Certain things to get the youth them motivated. We are talking about festival, 1 year, every year thing. Once a year thing. What the fuck this? And I could talk about one of the things when they want to do. Want to do that, means you not do it yet. So what you do? For all these years with the money. Why you can't name one? Why the blood clot interviewer can't ask you what name one or two things we do since the last rate and lately? Why? Because that's what I sure say that this is where it's peer cook up and stage. Yeah, man, cook up and stage. Cook up and blood clot stage.
Gem in our crown of jewels here in Jamaica that we need to create more of those, because it then makes an opportunity for visitors to choose Jamaica, because you have an outstanding festival like this. The same with Carnival in Jamaica. We support as well to make sure the coordination of it, and so that it continues to expand. And over 60% of the revelers in Carnival are now visitors from overseas. So,
Blood clot brother tell something. when this thing is set up, you know, you don't even have carnival in Jamaica, you know. It's the L people, the Jamaican people. Them carnival is a blood clot festival. And you see when them bring it gone now? Carnival. And then they do nothing, you know, but them want to do something. But him can't, what do what wanna do? What wanna do? For at least 10 years, with them blood clot money. The pot of money where they wanna do. It's never said if you do no the blood clot carnival. Carnival is something where does carnival never used blood clot up in Jamaica in the 70s, 80s. I think in the 90s that fucking start. So I don't understand what this blood clot brother had say right there, so. Him not ask no hard question anyway. So him can talk, and then if you not ask no hard question, I'm going to allow him to talk, and him talk that, and then him check well then, oh, everything is hunky-dory. Not a clot. No.
You know, here you have Paradise, Jamaica, and so when you now have events in Paradise, it's more reason for persons to get on a plane and come here. So therefore, we look at supporting, you know, we supported the Rum Festival and so on as well too. I mean, think about it, those are things that we have very well here in Jamaica. They're outstanding, they win awards every year. The whole idea is...
See, we don't want things to work in a festival that come yearly and people enjoy themselves. And you mixed up with tourism. Like at the art of it that. Because that was done and gone and people gone back to them suffering and things like that. We want something for dead up on the spot all the while. We know so well then, young youth and whatever. Because it have to be for young youth and elder people as well. That's the money we spend, right? Facility for old people, senior people, and the younger people. And that more have to say. So you know, so well then you have this ledger center for old people and from tourism. What the blood clot them people are talking about, man. The people feel that. And them things I want to say at Jamaica. Jamaica have the appetite for them things there. Out of the raw tourism money. Because Jamaica now benefit from it. Because most of the money that come out of the country, Jamaica don't want a hotel. Jamaica just slave at the hotel them and now get good pay. The slave at the like a mental slavery, this blood clot. Yeah, man. Mental slavery. We don't want that one stink on the ground, but we stay forever. For the senior citizens them, for the young youth them, in all the parish them, they can say, well then, yes, Jamaica benefit from the tourism. And I like to say, I know the cash, you know. And people get something, but it's want to put in a place so people can get access to it. And free access to. Because when I go talk about it, I come bill and you know, see it because it's the people them supposed to read from it. So wait there, me not see it. And you know talk about it. So you build some things and blah blah. That more for year. So we can know say at least the money I spend somewhere over there or where, whatever. Yeah, man. But you know say that. You just have to come with this slick talk, sweet talk. This is what them people are doing, you know. This is what these people do. Get employed in one job, but them don't qualified to it. And them always have this blood clot title named doctor. Right? Always have this title named doctor. For some reason, why them like this title, so I don't know. Because that them use and fool people and blindfold people. And that's what Andrew is going to do. By doctorate. About Dr. Andrew Michael Wellness. Fuck you. About doctor. Doctor what? You can have just a sore. But don't want doctor for no title. For con people and take people for idiot. What do you know, man?
is assessing the landscape of what we have that's working extremely well for us, and then helping to build that out, polish that out, present that so that it becomes an international spectacle, it attracts international audiences to choose to come to Jamaica for that experience.
Okay. So in listening to your comments about the support and the building up capacity, bringing people from abroad, it might sound as if this support that the TF does only applies to the big players.
Far from. We do
yeah,
so many...
you see, this is what I'm saying. You just ask a good question now. You just ask a good question now. Because you see, what them are doing, just like how them take out the blood clot NHS money, housing trust money, and divert it all different type of place and divert from the poor people where it meant to be for. That's what this nasty blood clot government do all the while. So this brother come now, he might talk about this, and I say, he might talk about the things that what him do with the tourism enhancement fund. He might talk about festival and all these rascal big festival. So the big player them a deal with. What that have to do with tourism? But tell you something, Jamaican people, no matter wise up, Him don't talk one thing that me talk about. We don't talk about some things when built in a certain places. The senior and young people. And that we want to hear. We're going to do that all the while. Festival has come and gone. And forgotten about till the next year. And I just don't want to invest in the money in the big players them. So that's a good question. I hear this piece of shit I go answer now. Watch him fucking
projects, and the whole idea is to create wealth in all of Jamaica from tourism.
All of Jamaica. So we're fucking else.
Support. So we do
we're fucking else.
Activations.
You ever start this fucking stammer?
Assist in getting suppliers to supply tourism, so local suppliers. So we do speed networking, for instance, where we bring all the local manufacturers and so on into the convention center, and we allow them to meet with the purchasing managers of all the hotels and attractions and so on, so that it provides that
poor people
connection for exchange of the products that are available in Jamaica. Contracts are then signed and so on the spot, and so we get that type of flow of the tourism dollar into the communities all across Jamaica. We do events like Christmas in July, which is a linkages event where we have all the outstanding artisans their outstanding products in July to the hotels and to corporate Jamaica, so that orders can be placed for the season or for Christmas.
Okay.
So all that put money in a ordinary Jamaican people pocket. All that benefits ordinary Jamaican. You see them come with them fucker, and when them that just one simple question him ask him, Cause him not go hard pan him, as them say, Cause them all under the same umbrella, Him not going hard pan him. But him asks one little simple question which covers a lot of things. It seems like we are talking about is for the biggest player them, because it's not for the small Jamaican people them. Now him coming them for talk about, make no sense, because all them are talking about all that benefit Jamaican people financially. You tell me now, or physically. They might play a game with all these blood clot billions of dollars. And they come and just use the money where they want. That's the corruption there, You see that boy named Ed Bartley? One like them honorable. You see him? Him are one of them too, You have to watch closely, Yeah. Him are one of them sneaking. Him is one of them you have to watch closely. Because this tourism enhancement fund, and a play thing, Money are going at that. But where to go? Where to spend back on it? Designed to do things like, do things for the senior citizens, gym, all these fucking type of thing, workshop for the youths them, community center. So you have activity all the while. And so well then, even the same tourists them come to Jamaica can go there as well, a part of it. But them now build nothing, them now do nothing. Them now do nothing with the money, brother. Besides that, the money I swing down, I go in a certain people pocket. So that boy, Ed Bartley, boy, them minister no easy, you know, them is something else. They're supposed to blood clot shoot with shit, lock up and throw the blood clot key. Believe you me. Yeah, man. Because this is a joke. This is a joke. We should have some high-tech community center. You know, but people can see and people can say, well, then tourism really. And when you build them things there, they're supposed to even have that pan the building them. Yes, some tourism project or whatever, you know, but tourism supposed to depend that we know say, well, then this the money I go. So we can say, yes, I'm give a big thumbs up for that. So well, then at least the money I build certain things and I help certain people in a lot of way. But we don't see it as an idiot thing where some people not gonna you think certain people are gonna fucking carnival and all these fucking the way you talk about. Them people that's gonna trick people here, man. And that we see. Trick people. I think them can get away.
So you see the talent and the outstanding products in July. And the problem in the past is if you then display them and then they get a big 2,000 order from a hotel, right. they can't meet the capacity, so it frustrates the process because they can't deliver in time and so on. When we have them showcase in July for the Christmas order, what means the Christmas delivery, that means it gives them way enough time for them to build out the capacity to be able to supply, and then it lifts them up from a small sample operator to where they get to an ample operator and can scale up. You know?
I have to jump in here because we're going to go to our break, but essentially what you have said for the local community is creating the linkages, creating the relationships, and giving them the runway.
Exactly, and also...
But hold on thought. We are going to take a break now, and when we return, we explore initiatives for skills development. Tourism Enhancement Fund. Dr. Wallace, let's pick up from where we were. You mentioned the linkages that you make for the local community. So not just the bigwigs that are benefiting from the fund, right? And as you mentioned linkages, it occurred to me when you were discussing Christmas in July that there's also room for training the local community to get better and better at taking advantage of the opportunities that you expose them to.
Sure. I mean, we have training programs. We have certification programs where we certify our local talent. And these certifications, they are international. So they get the qualifications that can be used anywhere. Right. We also provide even from high school levels, we have a hospitality and tourism management program that we fund to ensure that we are creating cohorts of young Jamaicans that are entering the tourism space with proficiency as they traverse from high school into the working world.
How does a young person access that?
So we have it in 23 high schools now across Jamaica, and we are expanding each year. So they will be notified in their high schools. We also have even innovation programs where we have a tourism incubator, which just allows anybody with an idea, and we put them through a lean canvas program where that idea is translated into a commercial product or service of commercial value. To again provide an opportunity to really lift Jamaicans into the space of being big players in the tourism space. This is a great opportunity now in 2026, you know, where we have all the leverage from technology, from access to information, from social media. I mean, today, the average Jamaican who lives on a hillside, you know, next to a waterfall or a blue hole or something, they can get content from their phones to the eyes of somebody sitting in Berlin or Minneapolis today.
Right, and if TF helps them with legitimacy and infrastructure building,
exactly,
they're a product.
One of our big projects is roads to attractions, for instance. So we happen to be blessed with all these outstanding waterfalls and outstanding blue holes and mineral spas and so many things dotted across Jamaica. And in a lot of cases, to get them to become a tourism attraction is to get the access from the hotels, the access from the, you know, wherever they're staying, to get to those locations, and that's one of the big projects that we do every year, where we rehabilitate roads that ensure the access, all those coaches, those buses, and so on. It's an easy traverse for them to get to those locations.
You see, it's easy to talk, but where is the receipt? This guy not saying nothing. He don't talk about one rascal community center for the youths them, no leisure center for the senior them. That is what the rascal tourism enhancement fund supposed to do in. So all you come with all them talk, and this is just a bag of mouth. You can't show no, because if you was there and you come on a program like this, you should have pictures, a show, want to do in the last 5 years at least. Some leisure center, some community center, things like that. We are talking about festival with the fucking come. You can't show nothing we do, but all you come attack. That's all these blood clot people do. Come and talk some bag of rascal lies.
We've done, just this year alone past, we've done Roaring River, we've done Good Hope, we've done Island Gully Falls, so it's one of the big projects that we do that.
So the material we must do, what that benefits to the Jamaican people, all that help Jamaican people. I don't want to know, Dunsra Fall, Roaring River. When I put on some type of water sport or something, what the blood clot is that? And that I try to show the Jamaican people when I open an eye, man. When I open an eye at all. Tourism enhancement fund, but get money, every tourist pay something in it when they come to Jamaica. It's supposed to fucking go back and make up and build building. Community center, leisure center, things like that and things like that. Don't come tell me about no Roaring River and festival, all them things there. When you say take blood clot people for idiot, big idiot as well. Well, not me. I sure that. Because I can't see right through me, When you're up there, you come with you're too long dry on. Why you do have some picture still to put on the screen and say, well, and this is what we are doing. And make it more transparency. You come with you're too long on them. You can't fool me still, Because I know when something that's cook up. This morning, all of them things that there's so much money, you have the part money missing, everything rascal dry up.
We grab.
Yo, everything dry up, Everything dry up, everything crash. And all them are rascal stand on his lie. From so long now. And them have all the good candidates to come and tell the lie and spin things, Because this guy come and say nothing. Him can't show one thing, proper thing where Jamaica people are going to benefit from. Out of this funny, Because I know Jamaica people are going to benefit from festival. Festival is a party, like people go dance. Because if you got a festival, Jamaica people, and that's an uptown thing, but the Jamaica people are going to really go to the festival. Them not get on free. They have to carry the money and spend for wear them outfit. They have to spend for buy them rascal liquor. Them have to have money. Them have to spend. Them not get on free. So how it a benefit them? And that is fucking set up to do to help Jamaican people. Pussy, and that you don't know that. How it a benefit Jamaican people? Who are among the people come on Roaring River and what they do, want to give people things free, drinks, and I bet you that not go happen, would never happen. So I don't know, only I come with some little idiot thing and I tell them, say, well, and that the tourist enhancement for I do. All Jamaican people are benefit that way. And that me want to know. Simple as that. But the interviewer not ask them question either. I'm a part of it. Why not ask him? That's a good question. Time you ask him how Jamaican people benefit from these things. Because when Jamaican people are benefiting, it have to be really cash itself or assistant. Right? Cash, assistant, or delivery. Because delivery is a part of, say, well, then you get service. You can go to one blood clot leisure center. You have a swimming pool. You have everything, but that's what we want to see. Because the money is there to do them things there. In every fucking parish as well. Alright, so if you even do it in a blood clot, the parish, them the most tourist parish like Wochi, Montego Bay, and Negril, Rate, and things like that. But that is a start. But where is it? Just come in a big Rasla mouth, lava mouth, Yaba mouth. And the interview.
The whole idea is to open up those tourism attractions to make the entire community be lifted to be able to benefit from and earn from a tourism dollar.
Access. Now, tourism can be seasonal, or is seasonal? Which one is correct? Can or is?
Our minister, I mean, it's, in fact, he just won an award as the #1 minister in the world.
Ah.
Yes, but he's so hardworking, and one of the things that he had set out early to do is to ensure that the seasonality is over with, meaning it's right throughout the year. You target different markets that have winters different times of the year and stuff. So right now it's a big push to the South American market, which is growing, to ensure that visitors are coming all the time. But the other things that we are doing is to ensure that we build out what you call the passion areas of visitors, meaning you want them to travel beyond just for where it's warm, for the sunshine, So
there's something to come and see here.
Exactly, and the good thing is that Jamaica happens to be blessed with so many of these offerings. I mean, our gastronomy, for instance, we take it for granted that our food is nice and so on. It's only when we try to live abroad for a while we realize it's not only nice, it's outstanding.
It's special.
So as we build that out with our gastronomy network, one of our linkages networks, it then presents Jamaica as an attractive culinary destination. So a person who only travels the world, what they call a foodie, only travels the world for food experiences, they will now choose Jamaica as well. In fact, we advanced the level now where we won the culinary destination of the year for the Caribbean, having advanced up that ladder, and we expect to get to where we're close to the top of the world. I mean, there are many destinations that don't have sunshine like us, but they get millions of visitors because of their gastronomy offerings.
I want to jump in here though. So, in essence, you're saying that we are patching out off season.
Right.
We don't believe in off season.
Ask him some hard question,
but I have to ask as well. There
Ask
are
him
other things
fuckery.
apart from seasons that impact tourism. There can be crises in different places that hamper people's ability to travel.
Right.
How does TEF support local communities if no one is coming at a time?
Understood, and we've had 2 or 3 experiences recently where, and I think if you look at the graph of our growth of tourism arrivals over the year, the only time when it's when you see where it doesn't grow is when there is some kind of pandemic or some situation like that.
Right.
No, and hence
our
minister in his brilliance launched a Global Tourism Resilience and Crisis Management Center, because it's not just a Jamaica problem, it's just a tourism problem globally, where whenever there are any shocks
about
to the planet, but if we become more resilient, what will happen then is that we will end up being less affected whenever you have these shocks. We'll be able to bounce back faster, we'll be able to mitigate the damage, we'll be able to really collaborate and hone our approach, because so much...
See, I'm the executive director of the Tourism Enhancement Fund. Andrew Wellness plant him there and Ed Bartley. Yeah, man. So you can see, no, there's no Jamaican benefited from this. And that is what the main thing. That's why I really play that video. Yeah, and the contents there. Yeah, man. from a longer time. Only when PMP using a power, people used to benefit from it. That is set up to do. Every Rastler thing crash on a Labour Party. Them a lot of money going there. I mean, I see them say nothing where come from that fund. I do nothing in Jamaica. I don't know where them divert that money got in, but that is a Rastler feeding tree for enough of them. And the boy they name Ed Bartley. Me look on him, me just like there's something about him, Yeah, there's something about him. Long time I look on him. But Andrew know these people who to a pint. Just like Dana Morris Dixon. Take her out of private work what she do. Because I'm supposed to work in a bank or something. Him take her out of her job and bring her in a party. Nobody no vote for her, but yet still she's the education minister. Paper government.
Much of what happens when you have these kind of instances is not just the actual damage, the hurricane or whatever. It's the lack of coordination after. It's the fake news. So many things can hamper the recovery. And so when you have a very coordinated effort, which thankfully we built that out over the years, just even our current program of recovery for tourism workers, what we call the THAR program, Tourism Housing Assistance and Recovery Program. We have a very robust online platform that allows applicants to apply online, and then we have the vetting of the applicants, and then we have the partnerships with the hardware stores that are delivering the actual building kits to the beneficiaries to get them done very quickly. And it's a very robust system that we can almost share across the world as best practice for when these things happen. So the idea is we recognize that yes, tourism is vulnerable.
Can be shocked.
And can be shocked, but the idea is if we can rebound faster, then hey, we just...
Where are the money? Where do you need the fucking money? Where are the money?
Doc, I cannot ask you every question I want to ask you, but here we're in the final few seconds of the interview. Is there anything you'd like to share directly with those who are watching?
Yes, I believe that now as we are with all the opportunities that we have today in Jamaica, one of the most beautiful islands on the planet. We are the third largest English-speaking country in the Americas. We have phenomenal potential as our peace rate increases. That also helps us phenomenally and provides an opportunity for everybody to become wealthy from tourism. So with the phones in your pockets, become a tourism ambassador from Jamaica to the world. Make sure your content that goes out is always making Jamaica look good, showing the good things about Jamaica. And that will translate into more and more people coming to experience this paradise that we have here. And in so doing, bring tourism dollars into your communities and hopefully your hands. So everybody can participate.
And with that, we will close. We thank our guest, Dr. Kerry.
Foolish is my talk, Look what people, craft people are suffering a watchy. Lord, boy, I tell you, my family in them things there. And, they must suffer your fuck. And this guy come talk him sweet mode. Nothing in my say. I learn to say, well, then him can come and say, well, then this is what we do in the last 10 years. Because 10 years and the world is not power. Well, I don't know if him there for 10 years. I don't know how long him in the job, but him in the job, right? The guy can't come say, well, then them do this and do this. Something were really reasonable, makes sense. And we say, well, then at least, that will benefit the people. People can go in there and get them service. Not just one day, anytime they want it. Come talk about a blood clot festival, which is just a yearly thing. When people go to a festival, let them go dance. They have to have their own money, so all them have benefit. See, you talk a bag of shit. Talking a bag of shit, brother. And you interviewer, you're not asking the right Rastlad question because you're not part of the Rastlad mess, You, man, from TVJ, nationwide. What I all on one side. Someone don't want to know. I think you can't fool nobody around here, But when I get an opportunity to ask, you ask one sensible question, and that hit the brother for 6. Him start to fucking buffle. When you ask him if this is like his more uptown people type of thing, because the poor people not get it, and him start to buffle. And you have a lot of more ammunition we could lick him with, but you never. But me know say Andrew Wallace put him up. Definitely, because that him do. Select these people, recruit them, just like Dennis Chung. And all these people. Yo, brother, one thing I know say, well, in Jamaica is a broke foot government. Yeah, man. And to me, it a go more than broke foot now. Because the foot broke long time, and I'm a hap. Now to be truthful, I have to go one harder. So 1 foot government, when man up on 1 foot and a up, and that's the JLP they right now. Because them not have no money, and them a pretend, that's why them borrow so much blood clot billions. Who them a go left that to pay for now? They look after them thief up all the money already, And them also labor right, they don't know so them thing they go reach for them grand pitney. Right? Them the debt they want to go put them in because PMP sort it out good, and then come and fuck it up. Then we do nothing. Them are the one that about them borrow, and now them are borrow the most blood clot money. Who gonna pay for that when them blood clot piece of pussy and shit are gone out of parliament, and then them gone with a bag of money in them coffer? Yeah, man. Jamaica gonna suffer. Not that they don't really realize, Them gonna suffer. Bad. Them gonna suffer. And we can't see it coming. Can't see it coming, Can't see it coming. But, when we sorry for still, me always say that, At the younger youth, them. Yeah, man, at the younger youth, them. You have to serve for these people who come up. But them now go really, them just come really inherit something where for them one parents put them in that. And they say it's sad, For them one parents I put them in it and left them in it. For them one rascal parents. For them one parents gonna put them in it. Anyway, people, that's right there, because at the end of the day, I just behind the scene and say, well, I just see this very important to me, and I say, yo, because I look on that and I say, manly really government and PMP set up them things there, Patterson. Enhancement, tourism enhancement fund. There's some more things Patterson do, brother, may I tell you. There's so many things, Patterson. And, Andrew come and live off of the PMP ITAP. And so feisty and have so much mouth. Yeah, man. Have so much mouth. Because we can call say PJ Patterson is a pedigree. Andrew Wallace is a liability. And that's all it is. The liability. Look at the blood clot and proper rascal project where this PMP government put in place. Highway 2000. And below the we call it, causeways. toll road, infrastructure, the breaking of the cable and wireless telecom monopoly and the telecom industry, the establishment of the... Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, brother. You see, sometimes people attack some things and they don't really have no clue. And of them people I don't really like to reason with, you know. Yeah, them people I don't really like to really reason with because... And if you tell them something, them say like, you know what time I hear them talk on them little program and them talk some things and them don't have a clue what them talking about. They don't have a clue what them talk about. The disposory insurance scheme, PMP bringing that. As I said, the tourism enhancement fund, PMP, and that, you know, and that is where the JLP them are fucking a raid now, you know, a raid, because the PMP just set up everything for them and them come a raid, and then Andrew have the art to come talk about PMP was a disaster in the 90s. Yeah, PMP was a disaster in the 90s. It's a joke. And them want to talk them things out of them mouth and I don't know what them really sleep at them bed at night time, you know. I don't know what them rascals sleep at them bed at night time. Why, Andrew, if anything named L there, you're really gonna go to L. Everything the PMP rascal come up with to help the people them, because things like rascal National Health Fund, all them rascal thing there, help people. Jamaica Jugs for the elderly. One of them are blood clot and PMP, and I come fuck it up now, because I know the PMP people now and a JLP now. People have to buy jugs, buy some and get little free. So them do all them things. These blood clot go, this them people, man, them make you really hungry and cross, you know. Yeah, man.
Bang, 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 bang. A big sound, I play a big tune.
The woman them out.
Yeah, man, they make you hungry and blood clot cross, to be truthful. Because in the end of the day, them people are really, really, really get you really upset. Yeah.
Pull it, 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 pull it. Bang, 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 bang. Pull it, 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 pull it. Lift up that, pull up that, drop that, wheel that again. At it, Sarah.
Anyway, people, we're out and running. We're look about eat some food right now because I get late in the evening. I'm there for nearly 2 hours. Yeah, over 2 hours. So yeah, big up on yourself, each and every one you pass through. And have a nice Sunday evening. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. We're out. So we're going to go out with Andrew, thieving and him thief himself and him junk himself. Look at this.
Блядь, я закричу.
Junkin boy, Andrew. Junk your fuck.
A big sound, I play a big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head. Again, so much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators. Like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from it, tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty. And we know war, no devil philosophy. Not until level for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war long in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
On Sticky Stucky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stucky TV. Big up yourself.